Hi, I'm Michelle Tennant Nicholson, and I blog at storytellertothemedia.com, and I'm in downtown Saluda, North Carolina. It is like Mayberry here. It's a very small town, but we love it, and it's historic, and I'm with a special friend. This is Frank, and he's the proprietor.
Hello, Michelle.
How are you, Frank?
Hey, how are you?
We're very friendly here in Saluda,
Great to
North
see
Carolina.
you.
You too.
It's been too long.
Now tell me what you are running right here now. Biddy's Antiques?
Biddy's Antiques actually has been in Saluda for over 20 years, and it belonged to Amy's mom.
Oh, to your wife's mother.
Yes, and
Awesome.
Amy's mom decided that she wanted to retire towards the end of last year, and Amy didn't want to see the sign come down, so Amy has taken over, and she is doing just like an unbelievable job. The shop is so beautiful.
So you all Biddy's Antiques, when you visit Saluda, North Carolina, which is about a half hour from Asheville, North Carolina, so you're going to go to the Biltmore, and then you're going to come here to Biddy's Antiques. And this is Frank, and the reason why I wanted to interview Frank for everyone today is because he had, I think probably one of the best PR results I've ever seen in my 20 years of doing PR. He had a little coffee shop down the street when I first met him, and I'd get my coffee every day, and I'm like, hey, have you called the Times News? Have you called them? He's like, yeah, I don't want to advertise. And I said, you just call him, because he was doing this huge mural, had a teenager painting a mural of a train, and I said, I think that the Times News would like to hear about it. And then so you just called them, and then what happened?
Well, I got a hold of them, and I kind of put a bug in their ear. I kind of talked it up and said, have you heard about the amazing artwork that's happening in Saluda?
Perfect.
Saluda is a railroad town, has a strong railroad history, and this artwork, it's still there. It's on the side of Salamander in Saluda. It takes up the whole side of the wall, and it is an authentic reproduction of a locomotive coming up the Saluda grade.
And then so just if you think you're a small business owner and I couldn't possibly get that big time media placement that's just going to be great for my business, you're wrong. Because Frank made a phone call, and where was it placed in the newspaper?
The front page.
The front page. Front page.
Color.
Not the front page on the neighborhood section.
Yeah.
Okay, the front page when everybody in the area is like looking at the little I'm going to get my 50-cent newspaper for today. It's right there on the front.
And I'm not sure what the distribution of that paper is, but I know that it's widespread.
I think it's about 60,000.
We had a lot of people coming to check it out as a result of that.
You sold some coffee as a result of that?
Yeah, we did. Yes.
Probably a little better than all the advertising put together, because it was a PR earned media
yeah,
placement.
You can't buy that kind of advertising.
No, you can't.
What about our state?
We were
in Our State too, Our State Magazine.
As a result of that and everything else that we've been doing, we had a feature article in Our State Magazine.
So Our State Magazine is a magazine in North Carolina, and what he's talking about now is media begets media. So you're on the front page of a daily newspaper like the Hendersonville Times News, like Frank was. Then all of a sudden, all the other newsmakers are reading that to see, let's see who we want to cover. So they came and they did a spread too on you.
They did. Full color shot of the booth, a little story about us. It was a lot of fun.
Well, so see, if you think that you're a small business owner and, I just can't do it, I don't have enough time. If you don't have time for just one phone call, you're probably just making excuses and being lazy.
And it didn't cost us a thing.
It didn't cost you a thing.
Nope.
High five on that. Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you. You can do it.